Vinaya and Rohan is there with us.
Yeah, hi Suyog. Thanks
Hi.
for having us. Uh, so I'm Rohan. I'm part of marketing at Borderless, and along with me is Vinaya. She's part
Yeah.
of operations over here. I'll just share my screen.
Yes. So please take notes, everyone. If you want to invest in US or any global, this is the route which you should follow. Vinaya, you can share the referral link in the chat box also.
I will
Uh,
do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
so to get started, I'll just talk a little bit about who we are as a company. So we were known before as Stockle. Now we have transitioned to Borderless. It happened this year. So we were the first in the industry, to have a platform that enabled Indians to invest in the US stock market. And after us, a lot of other players have entered the market. And this year we transitioned to borderless. So why borderless? Uh, we were into investing. Now we are into payments and savings. So basically, this means that as an Indian investor or as an Indian individual, you not only have the option to invest your money globally, but you also have a means to save in six different currencies and also send money across borders at a much cheaper rate compared to your competitors like your banks or Western Union and so forth. A little bit about us in our investing sense is we are having close to 500,000 registered investors. We have transacted around 1.9 billion by 2024. We have close to $320 million AUM, and we are in 120 plus countries we are supported. Uh, a little bit on our products is one thing is investments. So we have a platform called Stockle. I'll show you the demo in a bit. That allows you to invest in 8,000 plus stocks and ETFs on the US stock exchange, NYSE or NASDAQ. And the second product that we have is called Borderless Pay that lets you transfer money for education purposes at a reduced cost and faster transfer speeds. The third product that we are having is a borderless multi-currency account that lets you save in six different currencies. And using borderless money, you can send money to your investing account as well, and you can send money back into your borderless money account and hold in US dollars. That means essentially you don't have to bring that money back into India. You can just hold in US dollars. And our partnership with Strategic Alpha is that we are a platform provider to them that enables their investors to, access the US stock market. I'm pretty sure Suyog would have explained it, in his earlier sessions and stuff like that. Why invest in the US market? The biggest reason is it's the largest market in the world, $64 trillion compared to India's 5.5 trillion. And you can invest in some of the biggest brands like an Nvidia or a Tesla or a Microsoft. Some of these companies don't have like a direct one-to-one competitor in India. That is why we're able to access these biggest companies through the US markets. Some of the other reasons is of the first thing I already mentioned is the market size. The next thing is it's the home to the biggest innovators in the world. For example, you look at semiconductors, Nvidia is leading the way alongside AMD. Then you have Taiwanese semiconductors that is also listed in the stock exchange. There's a lot of innovation that's taking place globally that's being part of the US markets. And the last reason, which everybody is aware of, I'm sure, is dollar appreciation. We know, right, like how the dollar has been appreciating over the last 10 years, or even recently, right? It hit 88 rupees for one US dollar. So these are some of the reasons that you can look into creating an account and starting your investing journey. And to talk about returns a little bit, I'm just shedding some light here. Let's just say if you had invested 10,000 rupees 5 years ago in an Nvidia stock, today it would have been worth around 1.9 lakh rupees, right? That's a return of around 1,792% roughly. So in US markets, what you're seeing is the larger caps are actually churning out a lot more profit compared to India. India is definitely growing, but you see the bigger companies, because of the AI boom, like just shooting it out there. Some of the additional benefits to investing globally is this is something that's not available in the Indian market. It's called fractional investing. So let's just say a stock of I want to buy a stock of Apple. It's costing around I think around 150 US dollars. I want to buy, I mean, let's say for around $50. You can buy for $50 in the US stock market compared to India. In India, you can't buy half a stock. And in our platform, you can buy as low as $1. The second benefit, an additional benefit, is a longer, lower term volatility compared to other markets in the world. The third reason is the US markets are very highly regulated by the SEC, and they are completely transparent in their filings when the companies are filing. The fourth advantage is the SIPC protection that you get. In case if the broker dealer or if Stockle, face like we shut down or something, the SIPC protects your investment up to 500,000 US dollars. And the fourth reason is the double tax avoidance agreement with India. That means you just have to pay tax only in India. The only tax that you'll be paying in the US is a dividend tax. That's just taxed at source. And like I mentioned earlier, the sixth point is going to be uh, just superior long-term returns when you look at Nvidia and Apple and Microsoft. You're taking part of the biggest companies in the world. Getting started with Borderless or with Stockle, the investing platform, it's super simple. All we require are three things: your Aadhaar card, basically just your Aadhaar number, uh, for KYC, or if you want to go through the manual process, then you can just upload your Aadhaar card details and your PAN number, the second thing. And lastly, we just require basic details like your full name, your date of birth, your address, and some legal and compliance questions. And it's quite simple, and your account gets done in less than 10 minutes. You can go ahead and try after this webinar. Just want to touch a little bit on the taxation point, is that, as I mentioned earlier, is uh, dividends are taxed at source. That's the only thing. But when you're filing, you'll need to file for all the investments you have done in the US. Any questions related to taxation, I believe Vinaya will be taking it towards the end. And trading hours. So we have this thing called extended trading hours. Usually the trading hours starts from 7 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. But we as a platform, we are providing, you can start trading much before that. You can start placing orders much before that, from 1:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. and post market hours from 1:30 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. So I'll just show you a platform demo. Just give me a sec. Awesome. Cool. All right. So this is the investing account. This is Stockle. It's quite simple. It's having all the essential features that you require as an investor. You can see some of the top performing stacks. So basically, stacks are nothing but just small case, but global. So you can, take part of, themes and sectors through a single buy. Your popular stocks, popular ETFs, trending stocks, 52-week high, 52-week low, stock of the day. We also have like a section for categories as well. As you can see, we have different themes. And if you want to look at crypto, you can click on crypto and you can just see some of the stocks available. The next thing is how to add funds, right? It's quite simple. You can just click on the right-hand side, your icon, click on add funds. And this is your add fund page. You can click on add funds and it's super simple. Just enter the amount. Let's just say I want to do a minimum of $100. And you can just add a new bank and you can just start the process. You can just fill in your bank details and start the process from internet banking, or you can do an offline LRS transfer as well. And after you've funded the account and you want to explore your portfolio and your orders, you can just click on the investment account tab. You can see your portfolio section. You have a tab for stocks, you have a tab for ETFs, you have a tab for stacks. And if you want to download the report, there's a report button that you can download and it'll download in Excel. So it becomes very easy for you. And you can just check your orders in the orders tab. And you can look at your remittance history and report statement. So currently we are providing these 6 reports. If there are any questions, Vinaya will, help us answer.
Yeah, great.
So I think that's about anything. Any questions so far? I know I'm like rushing it, but
Sorry to interrupt you, Rohan, here, but if you can probably click on any stock and let them know the user
oh,
interface on how to buy that particular stock, that would be great.
sure. All right, all right. So I just clicked on Tesla, and this is how the stock page looks like. And this is where it's like a game changer in the US. So in India, you can usually buy in like shares, right? But if you come and click in the invest in shares tab, you'll get a drop down where it says invest in dollars. And you can buy as low as $1. And as you can see, you can just place an order. Right now, I don't have the cash balance to place it, but yeah. And basically the commission, the brokerage you pay is like 0.01 cent per share. Any questions?
So somebody is asking what is the brokerage and commission fee?
So Suyog, I'll take it up over the session itself. So we have 3 different plans as per the investing patterns depending upon the customer needs. So we are offering 3 plans with strategic alpha. One is basic, the other is silver, and the third is gold. The basic has no annual subscription. However, the brokerage will start from 2.99 per trade up to 299 shares and 1 cent per share beyond. Silver with an annual subscription of 3,999, wherein the brokerage will be 0.99 per trade up to 99 shares and 1 cent per share beyond. And the last one will be gold, in which annual subscription will be 13,999 and the brokerage will be as low as 1 cent per share. So depending upon your investing pattern, how frequently you're trading, you can probably select any of these plans.
So it will be even for the basic, it will be less than 1%, right?
For basic, there is no annual subscription charge. However, the brokerage will be $2.99 per trade.
Per trade. So which
Yes.
means that if I even invest 10 lakh at once, converted into dollar, so at one trade if I do, it will be charging me $2.
Yeah, $2.99 if the shares are below 299 shares. Anything which is uh, above 299 will attract 1 cent more.
Okay, okay.
So for
Okay.
me to give you an example, so if I am a basic user, I have subscribed with a 0 annual subscription fee. And if I'm purchasing, say, 10 shares of Tesla, then it would cost me a brokerage of $2.99. Okay. If I am purchasing same Tesla shares with a quantity
Hello.
$3. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah.
You just cut off earlier. Can you repeat that again?
Yes, I'll repeat that. So if I'm a basic user with a 0 annual subscription fee, and if I trade for 10 shares of Tesla, then my brokerage will be $2.99 as my quantity of the shares that I'm purchasing is less than 299. If I'm purchasing any quantity that is more than 299 shares, that would attract 1 cent per share apart from 299. So if I'm say purchasing 350 shares of Tesla, then it would have 2 2.99 plus 1 cent each. So my total brokerage would be $3.50 for 350 shares of Tesla under basic. But however,
No,
if I am under gold, yeah,
let me make it very simple for all the
sure.
community members, because
Okay.
let us take an example of Copper Miners ETF. Now, and let us talk about the basic plan. And if I, let us say, if I just open an account, I don't trade. So
Okay.
will I get charged anything?
No, there is no
No.
charges if you don't trade, Suyog.
Opening an account will not charge me anything.
Under
Not even
basic, no.
annual maintenance charges.
No, there is under basic, there is no annual maintenance charges. It is zero.
Great. So for all community members, my first direction for you will be just open an account. You won't be getting charged anything. So just open an account. Even if you don't trade, there is no charges. So is it clear with all? Give me a thumbs up. Let me see everyone's thumbs up now. Great. Great. Yeah. So now it is clear for all the community members. That is, most of the community members will be asking this question. So first and foremost, go through that link. I've posted that link. Just go through that link and open an account at first. Then I'll talk about the case of copper miners. Like if you have an Excel sheet, please open an Excel sheet, Mr. Rohan. Then I'll give you 2-3 cases. Then accordingly, we will see how much will be the total cost. Let us make it simple.
Sure. Rohan, can you open an Excel?
One second, I'm just opening it.
So Vinay, once again, please share the link, referral link for Strategic Alpha. And if you are getting this Strategic Alpha link, you're getting much more benefits at a later stage, which I'll be talking about that. So do register through this link only. If you are not registered, if you are directly registered from that, the other benefits which I'll be talking at a later stage, you might not be getting. So do register from this link only. So so let us take an example of, I want to invest 5 lakh rupees. Let us take an example of 1 lakh rupees, 5 lakh rupees, and 10 lakh rupees. If I, let us say, invest 1 lakh rupees, 5 lakh, and 10 lakh. So let me tell, just please tell me, if I am investing 1 lakh rupees, how do I transfer that funds first?
Yes, Suyog. So here, first and foremost, the funds that will be added in your trading account will be in dollars. So there is a system which RBI allows every Indian investor to invest in US equities, that the funds will be in dollars. So there is an LRS in which every resident individual has a limit of 2,50,000 US dollars to be invested in a financial year. So this 1 lakh would be converted into, say, equivalent to whatever is the dollar rate. So assuming, Rohan, if you can take a dollar rate of 88,
So
and then you can
2
convert
lakh
the 1 lakh.
50,000 USD per annum is the limit.
Yes, per financial year.
So please convert that, and please let me know what is the limit in Indian terms for an individual.
So 2,50,000 US dollars is something that you can invest. You're taking the current example, probably you can convert that 1 lakh into the US dollar. Say, suppose, for an example, 1 lakh into 88, or else probably let's assume 1 lakh dollar there. If you're comfortable, we can take that as an example.
Oh, please give me 1 lakh rupees as Indian example. If I want to
Mm-hmm.
invest that, so what will be my cost total which will be going?
Rohan, rupees into dollar value, you need to divide it.
So 1 lakh divided by 88, as simple as that. It will be 1136. So 1136 dollars if I want to invest 1136 USD. So how much will be the brokerage for 1136? For 5 lakh, it will be 1136 into 5, 5,680. Rohan, what are you doing? It is simple, 1 lakh divided by 88. It is, I'll tell you, 1136. It is 1136 upper. 1 lakh means 1136 USD. Please write it down.
Yeah, yeah.
1136. And 5 lakh means 5680 USD. And 10 lakh is 11,360 USD. So if I want to invest 1,100 USD, tell me what will be the cost for buying and what will be the cost for selling.
Sure. So, as we have considered INR amount, we have also considered the dollar rate, and through LRS, which is permitted by RBI when we send funds to our trading account, this is the value that would be added to the trading account. So, this for an example of 1 lakh, 1,136 is the amount that gets added to the customer's trading account. So now, Suyog, by this 1,136, whatever cost, for an example, we take copper miners. So if the customer wants to buy copper miners, that would be based on the quantity that the customer purchases. So when you deposit funds,
It
there
is
are no
reading out
charges.
52 USD. 52 is the copper miner. So 1 lakh 1136 में कितना कॉपर माइनर का क्वांटिटी आएगा?
So
It is around 21. I'll get 21 units.
correct,
21.84.
correct. So when
So
we
roughly
say
around 22. So
correct,
here,
maybe
how much?
21 fractions, and here when we consider, now let's consider all the examples. Rohan, can you write basic silver and gold?
Just talk about basic only.
Okay. So basic, the brokerage will be $2.99.
So here for me buying $2.99, which
Correct.
in Indian terms, please convert that 2.99 into 88. So I'll be charged 263 rupees for 1 lakh rupees
Correct.
for buying, and for
For
selling
buying.
around again 263.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So as simple as that. Great. And let us say if I invest 5 lakh rupees,
So if you invest 5 lakh rupees, for it remains the same. So it depends, it is irrespective of the amount, it depends upon the quantity that you invest. So 5 lakh may, uh, Rohan, if you divide 5680 into the price of the copper miner,
it will be 109 unit. COPX, we will
okay,
get 109 unit.
still the brokerage would be $2.99.
Great. So this is what because in community members, not all people will be able to convert that. That's why I made this simple. Now in 10 lakh, about 20, okay, 11,360 divided by 52, it is 218 units we will get in 10 lakh rupees. So still the brokerage will be the same.
Correct.
So for all benefit of community members, let me just tell you, no matter if you put 1 lakh rupees or 5 lakh rupees or 10 lakh rupees, you'll get charged $3 for buy and $3 for sell. So it is not a big cost. So stop worrying about the costs and all. Now let us move forward. Hope everyone is clear with it. Hope everyone is clear with it. Just give me a thumbs up. So up to 10 lakh rupees, if you are investing, your cost will not, and even though even if you are increasing your investment, it is not going to add much of the cost. So that cost clears your question. Now someone is asking including GST. So it will be GST will be added on this, right?
So I will probably, let you know the process of transferring funds. So as per RBI, through LRS, every individual has a limit of 2,50,000 to invest in US equities, or LRS if they are sending funds abroad for a maintenance rent, everything inclusive in this. So when you will be transferring funds, we approach bank to process LRS. So there are certain banks who have online LRS scheme, which is say HDFC, Axis, ICICI, Kotak. These banks have online LRS, so you can transfer funds at the ease of your net banking. But there are few banks like say an SBI or a Bank of Baroda or cooperative banks who generally will not have an online scheme. In this, when you want to transfer funds, you will need to visit the bank branch and fill up a form A2. We would be helping you with the beneficiary instructions where to send funds, and then you can send funds offline. That is an offline process. What is there? Few people are asking, will there be a conversion fee? Yes, there would be a conversion fee that varies from banks to banks, but that is not something that we charge, but that is something that your bank converts from an INR to US dollar. So they would have their own conversion charges. But approximately, for me to tell you what are the transaction and conversion charge for one customer, it could vary from 500 to 1,500.
500 to
Can
1,500 the conversion.
per
500 to 1,000,
transaction. Yes, 500. It can
500
be
to
approx
1,500 rupee.
rupees. Yes,
500 to 1,500 rupees per transaction. It is the conversion fee which will be charged by the banks.
correct.
But if we hold in USD, there should not be any charge as FX fee. Someone is asking.
Yeah, if you already have an account, which is, say for an example, NRIs have an account which is outside India where they hold currency in different currencies along with the US dollars. In that, LRS is not applicable. LRS is only applicable for Indian resident. People who are NRs and wish to transfer funds from outside India, they can directly transfer funds in US dollars.
Great. So no, I meant if I hold US dollars in Stockel, someone is asking.
Um, US for holding US dollars in Stockholm, we will need to deposit the funds to our trading account first. So I will probably take all the questions with related to this. Currency conversion would be taken care by the bank. Uh, can we transfer from Binance? No, right now as per the regulations, you can only transfer it through banks and financial institution. Fund transfer video, yes, we can assist you on how to add funds to your trading account. If we hold in US dollar, there should not be a charge as forex fee. Forex fee is something that we cannot commit directly. Stockhill, we do not charge anything on incoming funds. However, there would be certain fee in terms of your platform provider or the banks. Tax implication, I will discuss that a little later. Short-term capital long Short-term and long-term capital gain tax, yes, you do need to file short-term and long-term capital gain taxes. Um, if you if you hold US dollar in Stockle. So once you transfer funds to your trading account, if you wish to trade, you can trade with them. But if when the money is sent via LRS, we use a specific purpose code that we mentioned that we are sending it to invest in US markets. So hence you cannot just send funds and keep it idle. If those funds are not utilized, you will need to withdraw them back to India within a period of 180 days. Uh, Once you trade, when you purchase, for that matter, you funded your trading account, you purchase few stocks of Tesla. Now you have booked your profit. You can sell them. When you sell it, the funds get credited to your trading account, and once you book all your profits, you wish to withdraw it back to your Indian account, you can do that. Bank charges. A bank have certain charges, which is a conversion cost along with a transaction fee. Uh, it can vary from banks to banks. Every bank have different transaction charges. So approximate for me to guide you in terms of what would be the conversion and transaction charges, it can vary from 500 rupees to 1,500 rupees. But again, it will vary from bank to bank. Any charges while transferring from Stockle to my bank account? Yes, when you probably sell off your securities, you book your profit, and now you want to withdraw funds back to your Indian account. There is a withdrawal fee that is charged by the US bank, which would be $10.
Great. All the other questions can be taken offline. First and foremost, as there are no charges on opening the account, I would request you to open an account, then be in connect with the team for one-on-one if you have anything. Would that be better, Vinaya?
Yeah, that should also work. But as I think, so you're just quick, catching up with regards to taxation, as few members did
Yeah,
show up
please.
with regards to taxation queries. So, in US, as we have in India, the long-term and capital gain is of 12 months. But when you invest in US listed securities, the long-term capital gain is anything which is more than 24 months, and anything which is less than 24 months is short-term. When you invest in ETF, then the short-term period is anything less than 36 months, and anything which is more than 36 months is a long term. The short term capital gain will be as per the customer's income slab rate. So, depending upon which income slab rate you are in, short term capital gain will be charged, and long term capital gain is 12.5%.
Great. So the short-term capital gain will be charged as per the income tax slab.
Correct.
Long-term capital gain tax will be charged at 12.5%, and long-term is above 36 months for ETF.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So less than 36 months is all short-term.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Total charges, yes, transaction fee could be from 500 to 1,500. And when you withdraw funds back to your trading account, there would be a $10 fee. Yes.
But
And
is there any tax concession to the tune of 10 lakh rupees for the first investment I heard, something like that?
yes, so you can give you clarity on that as well. So right now we have TCS that has come in picture. So whenever an Indian resident invest more than 10 lakh of rupee, there is a 20% TCS that has been deducted.
Okay.
Yeah. So in 10 lakhs, when I say 10 lakhs, that 10 lakhs is in INR. So anything which is equivalent to 10 lakhs INR can be remitted.
So up to 10 lakh, still the capital gains will be there, but uh, or that won't be there up to 10 lakhs, or what? How is it?
No, till 10 lakh, there is no TCS. So if I say remit 10 lakh equivalent, the equivalent US dollars, then there is no TCS, which is tax collected at source. But if I want to invest more than 10 lakh INR, then there would be 20% TCS that would be debited by the authorized dealer as in banks. But these 20% of TCS that has been debited by the banks, the customer can claim it as a refund while filing their income tax.
Okay,
So
okay.
this 20% also can be refunded. It is not something that has been taken by the banks or IT department, but while you're filing your taxes, you can claim a rebate.
Okay, understood. Understood. So I think most of the questions you have taken, right?
Yes,
Yeah. So once again, do anyone want me to share this link again? I'm just sharing the link again. Vinay, can you please share the link?
sure, I'll do that.
Do register for this and just open an account. Keep your account ready. But because if you decide up later on, the account should be at least ready. So I think thank you, Vinaya. Thank you, Mr. Pillai Rohan. It was a useful session, and It was really helpful for all. So someone is asking, are the purchases shares safe? Where are they held? So this is more important. Can you tell me about this, Vinaya?
Yes, yes, Kamal, I'll definitely answer your question. So yes, the purchased shares are safe and they are held in your name. So how we have a depository option here in India, there in US you do not have a depository, but you have a custodian. So our broker partner who is a DriveWealth LLC, it's also a custodian of your shares. So your shares will be held in your name under the custodianship of DriveWealth. So yes, they are safe and your account is also secured.
So someone is saying, I have opened an account in Stockholm now through the above link. Thanks. So what is the referral code? What is
Referral
the
code,
referral?
you can leave it blank because we are directly tied up with Strategic Alpha. So anything that you open an account under Strategic Alpha, uh, it would be mapped to Strategic Alpha itself. So you can leave referral code blank.
So someone is saying, I faced a fraud by the name of Accounting Globia Broker account. How is it safe? Okay. So can you tell more about safety, Vinaya? So how is this platform safe so that this platform should not go bankrupt, because there are other where platform have gone bust. So how will you
Correct.
talk about the safety?
So I will give you a quick background about since when we started. I think probably that would give the users more confidence in what are we into and how are we tied up. So basically, we are in this industry since 2015. We are amongst the first who have established investing in US equities for an Indian investors to invest during COVID times. We have seen a lot of volumes of the customers invest. I will probably tell you a few majority of the partners that we are tied up with. You must have heard IIFL, which is India Infoline. You must have heard JM Financials. You must have heard Centrum Broking. You must have heard Spark Capital, and we have many other AMCs. These are the big players that I have probably highlighted. They are also tied up with Stockle in terms of giving their users an exposure to invest in US equities, and so now we got an opportunity to tie up with Suyog through Strategic Alpha. So it is not something that we as a platform are not safe. Coming back to your account, as we are a platform and you're opening an account, a trading account with our US broker DriveWealth, a DriveWealth also acts as a broker, dealer, and a custodian. Our broker partner DriveWealth is registered under SIPC, which is Securities Investor Protection Corporation, in which your account is safe under and assured under a um, asset amount of $5 lakh, in which 2,50,000 will be available for asset claims and $2,50,000 will be available for cash claims. So be rest assured that your funds, your investing, your shares, or whatever you invest through Stockle is safe. Is it possible to held my USD account too? So here, probably while we end this session, we do not have any bank account linked to your trading account. So you can transfer funds from any account within your country of residence or your country of employer. So if for an example in India I have bank account with three different banks, that is say for an example HDFC, ICICI or Kotak, I can transfer funds from any of these banks.
So I think all the questions. What is the contact number to check unanswered questions? So how do we connect? Means how the community members can connect, or how do we do that? Means should they connect with our team member or your team member, or how is that?
The community members can connect with your team member. I will also be a part of it, so I can assist them in terms of addressing their queries.
Do we have to pay the tax in US also? I don't think we have to pay any double taxation is not there, right?
We have a double taxation avoidance agreement with US. So there is only dividend tax that you have to pay in US. So so for an example, if I invest in Apple and if I get dividends, 25% of uh, the tax would be debited in US. So, but when you claim your tax filings in India, you need not pay it again because we would be giving you relevant forms that you have already paid taxes in US and you need not pay it again in India.
For copper, it
Dividends,
is the same. It is the
yeah,
same.
yeah, dividends is the same. Any dividends for say stocks, ETFs, ADRs, anything you receive as a dividend, 25% dividend tax is on US source origin.
So hope everyone liked the copper miner session. Anyone who wants to share their thoughts about copper miners, I'm open. Then Vinaya, thank you for joining. It was quite helpful. So do register from this link. Anyone who wants to discuss more on copper miners, I'll keep this open for next 5 minutes and we'll end this session. Vinaya, you can drop. Thank you, Vinaya.
Sure, sure. Thanks, Suyog. Thank you
Thank
for giving us an opportunity to connect with your community members so we could be of some help in terms of
uh,
educating them how US markets can be beneficial. Thanks for your time. Thank you all.
yes, thanks,
Thank
Rohan.
you, Suyog.
Thanks, Rohan. Yeah. So anyone who wants to interact, please let me know. Please raise your hand. So Himanshu Soni is saying this is what we were missing. Thanks. Okay, great. So I think there is nothing which is left now. Thank you everyone for joining in.